Once upon a time, in a forest full of rustling trees and chirping birds, there lived a wolf named Warwick. Warwick was no ordinary wolf. He was very clever and a little bit naughty. His fur was a mix of silver and gray, and his eyes twinkled with mischief. Every animal in the forest knew Warwick, but they also knew never to trust him completely. Close to the edge of the forest stood a little cottage with a thatched roof and colorful flowers lining the paths. This was where Grandma Griselda lived. Unlike the usual grandmas who knit by the fireplace, Grandma Griselda was spry, curious, and as sharp as a tack. Her hair, white as snow, was always neatly tied into a bun, and she wore spectacles that seemed to make her eyes almost as mischievous as Warwick's. One sunny morning, Warwick ambled away from his usual mischief-making to plan a visit to Grandma Griselda's house. "Maybe today I'll have some delicious cookies or that famous berry pie she always bakes," he thought, licking his lips as he trotted through the woods. Now, Grandma Griselda was no stranger to Warwick's tricks and had a reputation for being just as shrewd. Before Warwick reached the house, he donned an old floppy hat and tied a bright red scarf around his neck in an attempt to disguise himself as a traveling salesman. When Warwick knocked on Grandma Griselda's door, she was already a step ahead. She muttered as she peered through the window. She could see the wolf's pointy ears poking out from under the hat. Suppressing a chuckle, she opened the door with a knowing smile. "Good morning, young fellow. What brings you to my humble abode?" asked Grandma Griselda, pretending not to notice. "Good morning, ma'am. I'm a traveler with marvelous potions," Warwick announced, waving his paw dramatically. "I have this amazing potion that makes aches go away instantly." Grandma Griselda feigned curiosity. "Oh, how interesting. But first, come inside and try some of my freshly baked cookies and berry pie," she offered warmly. Warwick's eyes widened, trying to suppress his excitement. "Oh, why thank you, ma'am, that would be delightful," he replied, quickly stepping inside. As they sat down, Grandma poured some tea and offered the wolf a plate full of cookies and a slice of pie. Warwick couldn't help but gobble them up with gusto. "These are extraordinary, Grandma Griselda," he exclaimed between mouthfuls. Seeing Warwick's satisfaction, Grandma Griselda leaned back with a chuckle. "Tell me, what was this potion of yours meant to do again?" Warwick, already full and content, forgot about his disguise. "Oh well," he paused. "It's magical, but you see, I'm not really here to sell potions. I just couldn't resist coming for your delightful treats," he confessed with a sheepish grin. With a twinkle in her eye, Grandma Griselda replied, "Well, I'm glad you enjoyed them, but remember, Warwick, honesty is the best policy. Come by any time, but leave the disguises in the forest." Warwick laughed heartily, realizing that he had been cleverly outwitted. "Thank you, Grandma Griselda. You truly are the wisest grandma in the forest," and with that, he bid goodbye, leaving with a full belly and an important lesson learned. And from that day on, Warwick always approached Grandma Griselda's house with honesty, and even became known as a wolf who could share a story as delightfully as he enjoyed his pie.